My relationship with the Henry Vilas Zoo is a lifelong relationship.
I always just remembered coming here with my mom, my dad, just having so much fun.
It's been great to see it change and to now be a part of that change.
The Henry Vilas Zoo actually has a really long and interesting history. It just celebrated its 100th year. It was a donation by the Vilas family in honor of their son Henry, so that's how the name came to be. And it started off with the park and the zoo, and the first zoo animals didn't actually come until 1911. It's supposed to be forever free, and that's part of the agreement with the Vilas family and the donation to us. And that's really very important to us, and it's probably our biggest challenge and our biggest asset at the same time. More people go to zoos every year than all sports events combined. So it is a #1 family destination, and it's really important that people want to feel connected at the zoo, and their priority is to have a good time with their family. We're trying to take that fun and parlay it into an opportunity to educate the people who come here about animals and what makes them themselves, what makes them unique, what makes them special. One of the things I want to say about the animal hospital is that we have had excellent care throughout our 100 years. That has never been the concern. But what this will let us do is this will let us give the state-of-the-art care. We certainly meet standards, but we want to exceed everywhere that we can. And this is going to help us lay the foundation to give our animals the best possible care that we can.
Well, basically, our facility, as you see it here at the zoo, is this room. We do a lot of the procedures in this room. This room is our laboratory, it's our pharmacy, it's our surgery, it's our radiology room, all in a small room. When I come on a weekly basis or more frequently, we go down around to each of the areas and check the animals. And if there's an issue with the animal, we would bring him out and I would examine on exhibit. If we see something that needs a more thorough exam under anesthetic, typically what we do at this stage now is we will bring a portable anesthetic machine down to the exhibit area and put him under the anesthetic right on the exhibit. When we have our veterinary hospital, we can bring the animal over to the hospital and all the equipment will be right there, be set up. Our x-ray machine, it's a standard x-ray machine, and what we're hoping to do is go with a digital x-ray processing system. With a digital system, you use a film that's connected to a computer and shoot it on the digital film, and that is immediately processed on the computer, and you've got the results immediately. We can take an x-ray and we can send it to a board-certified radiologist over the internet. We can put it up there and have somebody look at it right away and tell us what their interpretation of the radiograph would be. We're doing a breeding program with our red pandas. We'll be able to monitor the development of the offspring within her. And then once the panda is born, we'll have a nursery right there that we can really monitor. We're going to have video feeds that we can be watching her 24 hours and checking on her, and just be a great environment to raise zoo animals. The new veterinary hospital will have an isolation ward, which is all climate controlled. It will benefit the rest of the collection dramatically by not exposing our animals to some potential disease.
I grew up coming over here quite often. And then when I was pregnant with Braden, actually one of my best friends had a baby shower right here in the visitor center for us. So we celebrated there. And then since then, now there's a tile on the wall in there with Braden's name on it to commemorate that event.
My earliest memory is probably, I remember coming here with my little stuffed goat that I used to take everywhere. And I'd always want to go to the penguins.
And feed the goats.
And feed the goats, yes.
We used to come on class trips and come with your parents, and there's a lot of great memories that we all have of this. But in addition to that, obviously, I now have the great honor and privilege of serving in my second term as the president of the board of directors of the Zoological Society, and to have such great friends and to see so many great volunteers in the community and to really be a part of something much bigger.
In order to understand how important the natural world is and to cherish it, you have to get up close and personal with the animals. It's one thing to see a tiger in a book, a picture of a tiger, but to stand in that exhibit and have that tiger pass before you right here, within arm's reach, it's so impressive. He's so majestic. That's where people develop that love and want to conserve and save these animals. If they don't feel that connection, they're not going to want to protect these species.
It's a legacy for us, it's a legacy for everybody on the board, it's a legacy for the community, and we all play a vital role in supporting that, not only financially, but by just, being supportive of the zoo in general.
Well, I'd like to see it, still going on, going strong, better exhibits, more connections to everything that you really want in a zoo.
This facility will allow us to so much better care for the animals. And right now it's really the time to step up and put a good facility together, a state-of-the-art hospital. We're in Madison, Wisconsin, and we've got some of the best human hospitals in the country right here. And this is something we should have for our animals in our zoo.
I guess what I would really like everyone to know here is that you really are the zoo and that we are successful with you. I hope that everyone walks away and who visits here knows that your support is the reason that we can give the best possible care to these animals. In addition, we can also take that care and pay it forward and help their counterparts in the wild.